So this article wants me to avoid a rainbow falling on the McDonald's arches sign. This was the worst moment of my life. Simon Motherboard A-hole here, and as ever, the Instagram message filter gets stranger and stranger because somebody messaged me saying, Simon, you should react to these 22 diet fails. I was like, what the flub is a diet fail? Surely the only diet fail is when you go to eat something and you miss. But hey, look, it got me intrigued, so I thought, well, rather than just go through them by myself, I'll go through them with you. I have no idea. So this is just a broken chair. That's all this is, a broken chair, which obviously is meant to lead you to believe that somebody is sat in the chair and they're so fat they've broken it because they failed at their diet. Now, you would have to be massive in order to break a chair. Also, how are you sitting in the chair? Like this? If that's how you sit in a chair, you deserve to break the chair. Also, maybe they were massively jacked. Maybe they had so much muscle they weighed 17.8 stone. Similar thing could happen. I don't even get this. The portion plate. So suppose you're meant to put meat there in the bottom right, potato in the bottom left, and then fruit and veg in the top bit. That'd be disgusting. Who wants strawberries with their chicken? And this person has just taken a bit of potato snack things and throw them all over the plate. So far, this is absolutely terrible, and it makes no sense. You can't trick the portion. All right, moving on to a fortune cookie that says, if you eat something and nobody sees you eat it, it has no calories. This is lowbrow stuff. This is really lowbrow stuff. It doesn't even make any sense. You think that would stand up in court? Do you think if you stab somebody in the face but say, look, officer, not officer, look, judge, nobody saw me do this, so nobody can prove it, and the police would go, well, we've got all these circumstantial evidence. Actually, no more than circumstantial evidence. We've got real evidence that you did do it, therefore you have to go to jail. You're not going to be able to get out of that. If you eat something and it has calories in it, the only thing that matters is that your body, it's not a diet fat. You're just snacking. You're just eating and you're stupid. Once again, I'm just baffled. So we're in the cake aisle and there's a diet scale. So I suppose we're led to believe that somebody had the diet scale in their hand and they put it down and they switched it for a cake. As opposed to somebody set this up for what was meant to be a funny image. But it's not funny. It's just absolute. Who sent me this? And why did you send it to me? I got no problem with this one either. Glazed donut bacon cheeseburgers. I would eat this. I wouldn't have the bacon because I'm Jewish. Sometimes, man, you do just have to give up on your diet. That's not a diet fail. What would be failing there is if you didn't at least give it a bite. Like, even if one bite has like 250 calories in it, you're gonna be able to get away with it. It's not like you wouldn't just have one and be a fat ass for the rest of your life. You could have one, what's it called, glazed donut bacon cheeseburger, see if you like it, and then make sure you balance out your calories going forward. Now look, I know, I understand, I'm being a pedant here, and I'm taking it at face value, I'm taking it very seriously, but this is how I've decided to approach it, how I've decided to approach my life. If you ever get the chance to eat something that is a burger and a donut, if you don't, I think you're a damned fool. These are not diet fails. This is a Weight Watchers that happens to be above a Baskin and Robbins. So flubbing what? Diet comes down to discipline and dedication and how much you want to do it. But if you went to your Weight Watchers meeting and you came out and something overwhelmingly told you have to have a Baskin and Robbins, then you should probably go and have a Baskin and Robbins. Now, if your weight is all of a sudden going to balloon up to the point you need super duper help, then yes, maybe you have to stop doing this. But it's, I don't see, okay, have you failed on your diet? Yes, but it's not, this is about space and what's available when it comes to property. Who writes these lists? And I'm just as bad because I'm giving it credence right now. Oh, I've seen these all the time. There's a pizza, I'm only going to eat 2 slices. I bet there's another one. I've seen it time and time again. When I said my personal trainer said I could have 1 slice, and it's the biggest slice of pizza you've ever seen in your life. Again, you're just tricking yourself, but you're not tricking yourself. I can only eat 2 slices, so you just carve it down the middle. Just eat the flipping pizza. If you're trying to do mental flips and hurdles so much that this is what you're doing, just do it. And I get it. You put it on the Instagram and the Twitter, people go, I get it, because they're all cheating on their diets as well. But here's the thing. Here's the secret when it comes to diet and getting in shape. You're allowed to do it. There's no law. There's no actual rule. No policeman is going to come around and go, excuse me, Mr. Miller, I believe that you had half a slice of pizza or half a pizza and pretend it was just a slice. I'm sorry, you have to come down to jail. I mean, what are they going to book me on? Being an idiot? If that was true, they wouldn't even need the picture. I knew it. There it is. I knew there'd be one like it. My diet says I can have 1 pancake with my oatmeal. So you got John Candy. I think it's John Candy. It may not be John Candy. It looks like John Candy doing a massive pancake. And we may as well go to the next one because it's somebody just making a huge burger. Now look, I would eat both of these. If I knew there was a pancake that big, I'm giving it a go. If I knew there was a burger that big, I'm giving it a go. I'm just going to make sure throughout the rest of the week, I eat water. You can't eat water, but you take my point. Sometimes in life, you just have to appreciate that you need to take the opportunities that are presented to yourself. And to me, if somebody, gives you the opportunity to do a great job, you take it. If somebody says, do you want to do a skydive? I wouldn't do that, but you know my point. If something cool comes down the line, you take it, and you absolutely should be eating oversized burgers and pancakes. It's just the truth. I'm lost on this one too. We have sugar-free sugar waffles. Now, obviously, a sugar waffle can't be much of anything without sugar in it. But the real problem I have with this is that sugar-free is written on a lot of stuff, and people then determine, oh, it must mean calorie-free. No, it doesn't. You can have, who knows what they put in there in place? Maybe they've just put a bunch of other things that's full of calories that makes absolutely no difference. It's like gluten-free food. People have decided that gluten-free food means healthy. They buy gluten-free cookies and gluten-free brownies and gluten-free whatever, and they eat them as if they're eating broccoli. Now that really is a diet fail. There you go, that should be on here, but it's not funny. And there's no humor behind it, although I beg to differ on these ones. If you get into this habit of eating gluten-free food thinking that it's healthy for you, you have failed on your diet. It's all about calories in, calories out. I am intrigued about these sugar-free sugar wafers. It just sounds good though, sugar-free sugar wafers. They're probably just packed with sweetener instead. Krispy Kreme in the gym is an asshole thing to do. There is no two ways about it, because especially when people have worked out, they're more likely to be hungry for obvious reasons. And if the Krispy Kreme is right there, especially because I bet they give away free ones every now and then, you're likely going to have one. So that's what I do agree with. Although it's not a diet fail, it's called being an asshole. That's what it is. It's being a massive dick. This is deliberately trying to get people to break their diets. Also, this is not the people you want to be going after, right? I have a lot of Krispy Kremes, but not, I imagine, compared to the average person, because I'll have maximum maybe once, twice a month when I like to tie them in with my cheat meals, and that's about it. Also, who even comes up with that deal? Who makes a gym and decides, you know what's missing here? A Krispy Kreme stand. Same kind of thing here. You got a Haagen-Dazs above a gym, but this comes down to real estate again. If that's the only place the Haagen-Dazs can get a thing, and that's the only place the gym can get a thing, then you just do it. Although actually, going back on my statement I just said and be a massive hypocrite, I guess the best time to eat ice cream is when you've worked out, because at least you just burned off some calories. Also, Haagen-Dazs and Baskin & Robbins. Ben & Jerry's is the king of all ice cream. I'm saying this mostly to flame the comments. Please do go in there and debate it. But I used to love Haagen-Dazs when I was a kid, and then I grow up, I got into Ben & Jerry's, and I've never been able to turn back. Cookie dough Ben & Jerry's, so good, I'd probably be happy never to eat any other ice cream again, and that would be alright. Also, I'd love to have a Haagen-Dazs beneath my gym, because every now and then I would have one, and it would be the greatest day of my life. This one doesn't even work. Is that Matthew McConaughey on both sides? Because obviously Matthew McConaughey on the left is a far low body fat, but on the right he's put on a bit of fat, but he's still pretty lean. I can still see his abs. I think a lot of people would take that body. And of course the funny caption is,
it took me 16 weeks of dieting and hard training to get my summer body.
It took me 16 days of drinking the cheat meals to get my winter body back.
well, I'm sorry, if you're having cheat meals all the time, it's not a cheat meal, is it? What are you cheating on? You need to have your diet in order to do a cheat, and you're not doing a cheat. Either way, I think most people would say yes to this. When your day starts off so well and ends so horribly: breakfast, kale smoothie with a banana; lunch, avocado toast and quinoa salad; dinner, 57 bagel bites, 13 donuts, 2 buckets of fried chicken, 1 bottle of wine. This is just a picture of somebody with a bunch of Dominoes. Look, if he is going to eat that, more respect to him. He's going to have the time of his life. He's going to have the best party ever. But more likely, he's going somewhere where he needs 16 boxes of pizza. This is the worst thing I've ever been sent. No offense to the person that sent it to me, and please keep sending me stuff because I appreciate it. But I thought this may be quite funny. I thought we could have a laugh and go, ha ha ha. We've all done that. Not one of these is an anecdote. It's just stupid pictures with stupid captions. That's a hell of a lot of McDonald's. What is that? A bunch of chicken nuggets, a bunch of fries, and that's it. If you're going to make a trip to McDonald's, might as well get your money's worth, right? Otherwise, what's the point? That doesn't make sense. The caption doesn't make any sense. Get your money's worth. That only makes sense if you are forced to spend £50 in McDonald's. Otherwise, you can choose to spend whatever you want to spend. Maybe you think what they call a meal, a Big Mac meal, is good value for the £5 or whatever it is. Why would you then have to upgrade to a budget? It's so strange. And I think I could eat that much McDonald's. I truly do. But I choose not to because I don't want my stomach to hate me. That is just a tremendous pizza. That's not even a diet fail to me. That got me so excited when I saw it. It also looks like a pizza you used to see in cartoons when you were a kid. And cheesy pizzas in cartoons, especially The Simpsons, just look absolutely flabbing delicious. I would like to try and eat that pizza, and I will film it. If anyone knows where I can eat a pizza that big, I promise I will go. I'll try and eat it, and I will film it. And I don't think I'd be able to get through the whole thing, but even if I could do half, I'd be pretty damn proud. And then it's a big Cheetos bag. This is not a diet fail. It's just ridiculous. Also, Cheetos are amazing. My one and only Cheetos experience came when I went to America a couple of years ago. I'd never had them before. I was with my girlfriend, and we sat on a bed and we ate an entire bag, a big bag. And we were like, that's probably a really bad idea. And we looked at the calories. My word, Cheetos are bad for you. But this is not failing on your diet. This is making love to a bag of Cheetos. That's essentially the same thing here. It's the same size of you, so you think, well, maybe if I roll around with it, we can get some good stuff going. If you like Cheetos that much, again, you should probably just eat the Cheetos. Will you even be able to finish them before they go stale? Yes, because they are so packed full of preservatives, they'll probably outlast me. Eggs are good, right? Eggs are fantastic for fitness. Don't like the taste. Add cocoa, butter, flour, and bake for 30 minutes. And of course, then you make a cake. This is really upsetting me now. This is really upsetting me because this is shit. When you decide to go on a diet and realize there is no benefit in arguing with nature because a rainbow happens to be falling on the Golden Arches McDonald's sign. I didn't think I'd wake up today and be this perplexed by something on the internet. I am absolutely baffled. None of these are diet fails. I'm getting upset. I wanted to see like somebody being really good on their diet and then falling into a cake, go and absolutely eating it. That'd be a diet fail. It'd be an accidental diet fail. If you walk all the way down that road and into the McDonald's, you wanted the McDonald's. That's it. The ultimate breakfast platter, but don't worry, there's a Diet Coke, and it's just a massive English breakfast. We've got eggs, toast, we've got sausages, I think that's some black pudding. I don't know what Americans call it, you have to forgive me. I think you've got some ham or some bacon in there, and you've got a Diet Coke indeed. Maybe you're a strong man. Maybe you want to get really fat. Maybe you don't care about your heart. Maybe you've fallen out with your cholesterol and you want to give it a kick in. And then it's exactly the same joke. You've got a bunch of cheese and nachos and anything else or whatever the hell is in there, but you've got some avocado, which apparently is good fats. It is good fats, but it's about calories. If you ate 72,000 calories of avocado a day, you're going to be a fat ass. This was the weirdest thing I've ever been said. I didn't have avocados for health reasons. That's not the case. If they are cheesy chips or nachos, what do you think guacamole is? It's just avocado smashed up with other things in it. What is this? How was this described at the top? I didn't read the intro, I just clicked right in. 22 funny diet fails we can all relate to. I can't relate to eating some cheesy fries and avocado and going, oh, secretly healthy. The first sign that you might have to adjust your diet. Being healthy and eating healthy is hard to accomplish. True. If it was easy, everyone would have the ideal brothers. True. Unfortunately, not all healthy food is as delicious as unhealthy food. Not true. But that's okay. It's about self-control. You don't have to completely ban bad food permanently out your life to become healthy. True. You can also have a cheat meal. True. These people below, however, have fallen way too far into the deep end. Here's some photos of situations that will guaranteed failure on your diet. Learn from these people and avoid these types of situations at all costs. Time for the real diet to start. So this article wants me to avoid a rainbow falling on the McDonald's arches sign. This was the worst moment of my life. But hey, look, if you want me to go through more nonsense like that, do it. What the hell? We do daily videos. We may as well have some out of left field ones. Leave a comment below and leave a comment below anyway, because YouTube loves it for the algorithm. Like the video, share the video, subscribe, hit the bell, ding, ding, notification squad so you know when other videos are going live. Another video on the screen, please do give it a click. Patreon.com/SimonMiller316 if you want to support me that way. Twitter and Instagram is at SimonMiller316. Come say hello. Always nice to hear from you, especially when I get stuff like this that blows my brain. Simon@BigCartel.com for merchandise, brand new restock. Usually goes out quite fast, which I massively appreciate too. Check it out. In Greg Doucette's new cookbook, links and the code Simon15 to get 15% off is below. And I think that's about it. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you very soon.